We woke up on our last day in Kusatsu and took another bath in our private hot spring before breakfast. There's nothing better than waking up in a ryokan and starting the day with an onsen bath. It's always my favorite moment when staying at an onsen. After the hot bath, we relaxed a while at the kotatsu, the heated table, until the breakfast was ready. Breakfast was once again an absolute masterpiece, with a wide variety of dishes. We had different types of tsukemono, vegetable side dishes, a stew with chicken and vegetables, a colorful salad with serrano ham, grilled fish and boiled omelette, along with a savory tofu pudding with black beans, and a dessert featuring milk jelly and fresh fruits. Of course, miso soup, a hot tea, and Japanese rice were also part of the meal. The highlight for us was the freshly shaved bonito flakes, paired with real wasabi that we could grate ourselves. The combination with rice was simply fantastic. After breakfast, we took one last bath before checking out. We packed our luggage and got ready to leave. Outside, the rain slowly turned into snow. Seeing Kusatsu covered in snowfall as we were leaving was a wonderful surprise. The snowfall gave the town an even more magical atmosphere. Some visitors enjoyed the snowy view while taking a hot foot bath. We headed to the bus terminal. If you are wondering why we came across so many Demon Slayer characters on our way, don't forget to check out the video from our first day in Kusatsu. The foot bath at the bus terminal was surprisingly empty when we arrived. Arriving at the bus terminal, we ate some onsen manju that we had received as a gift when checking out of our ryokan. Chichiya's onsen manju are very famous in Kusatsu and a popular souvenir from the region. Back in Tokyo, we had some ramen together. After the meal, Hikaru took a train to Utsunomiya to visit his family. The cherry blossoms in Utsunomiya were already starting to fall. The temperatures in Tochigi Prefecture had been higher over the past weeks than in Tokyo. Meanwhile, my father and I did a lot of sightseeing in Tokyo. First, we went to Shinjuku Gyoen. The entrance to the park isn't free, but the fee is absolutely worth it. You can even enter the park using your IC card, which is really convenient. The camellias, called tsubaki in Japanese, were in full bloom, displaying a variety of beautiful colors. While I was taking pictures of the tsubaki, some Japanese hobby photographers passed by and asked if they could take pictures of us under the trees. They were well equipped with lighting reflectors and even took some pictures for us while filming a bit for me. It was such a funny experience. The magnolia trees were also in full bloom. We mainly visited the park hoping to see some cherry blossoms and were not disappointed. There were blooming trees everywhere.
Every minute slipping by, even when I close my eyes, ruthless I know. You might even wonder why I go MIA sometimes. I can't deny. Try to hold
We went to Shibuya to visit the Meiji Jingu shrine. My last visit here was during the Year of the Rabbit for Hatsumode. Meiji Jingu is still one of my favorite shrines in Tokyo. Stepping from the crowded and colorful streets onto the shrine grounds, you'll suddenly find yourself surrounded by a huge dense forest in the heart of the city. Far from the noise of the city, you can experience nature and silence on the way to the shrine. Here we bought a few omamori and headed to our next destination. It's impossible to visit Shibuya without stopping by the world-famous Shibuya Crossing. With all the traffic lights turning red at the same time and the mass of crowds, the intersection offers an incredible spectacle. We also crossed the intersection to visit Hachiko's statue, the monument dedicated to the loyal Akita Ino who waited here every day for his owner to return from work, even after his passing. I also showed my father around the famous Shibuya 109 shopping center, a colorful shopping paradise for women that extends over a total of 10 floors. We picked up some souvenirs at Don Quixote before heading to Meguro River. At Meguro Station, we bought some Japanese crabs, my father's first time trying them. The crab stand was designed to look like the cat bus from Totoro. The street to the river was already decorated for Hanami. Meguro River is one of the most famous spots for cherry blossoms in Tokyo, offering a stunning view both day and night. Unfortunately, the trees weren't in bloom yet when we arrived. Not a single tree had bloomed, due to the cold temperatures in the past weeks. On our way back, we discovered a small Buddhist temple with a stunning design. It featured a koi pond and countless Buddha statues, creating a truly mesmerizing atmosphere. So we decided to take a short break here. Our last stop of the day was Shiba Park. It's an amazing spot for a great view of Tokyo Tower. Aside from the view of Tokyo Tower, be sure to also visit the Zojoji Temple. This Buddhist temple is located right in the center of the park and provides a stunning backdrop with Tokyo's skyline and the Tokyo Tower in the background. If you are looking for a souvenir photo that combines Tokyo's modernity with its tradition, you won't be disappointed here. The sight of the temple at sunset with the first cherry blossoms in bloom was simply breathtaking for us. But the temple has another beautiful surprise. It is also famous for its many Jizo statues. In Buddhism, these statues are believed to guide and protect the spirits of deceased children, especially those who have passed away before their parents. The red heads are to ask for the protection of the children's souls and shield them from negative influences. The windmills are intended to create a calm and peaceful atmosphere on their journey. So they are not only a beautiful sight, but also carry a deeper meaning with them. We headed back to the hotel. My dad grabbed a hot coffee from one of the many vending machines and already wondered how he would manage in Germany without these amazing drink machines. At the combini, we bought a few snacks to enjoy together later in the hotel room. We decided on chiffon cake with coffee jelly cubes and Japanese pudding as topping, as well as a crepe filled with strawberries and cream. In the meantime, Hikaru returned from Tochigi, and we went to have yakitori together. My dad was still tired from today and full from the snacks, so he chose to stay in his hotel room. We drank beer and lemon sour together and ordered a variety of different yakitori. The food and the atmosphere were just perfect. It was our last day in Japan, and we started with a stop in Asakusa. The Sensoji Temple is probably the most famous Buddhist temple in all of Tokyo. Throughout the year, a lot of festivals and events take place here. The area in front of the temple consists of many charming alleys filled with shops selling souvenirs, traditional crafts, and delicious food. Due to its popularity, the temple has also become a major tourist hotspot. So be prepared for larger crowds here. The Hosomon gate leading to the temple is also a popular photo spot and a common meeting point for many visitors. The temple itself is dedicated to Kannon, the Buddhist goddess of mercy. Sensoji is Tokyo's oldest temple and is deeply rooted in the city's history. According to legend, a small golden statue of Kannon was found in the Sumida River by two fishermen, leading to the temple's establishment. Today it remains a place of worship and a symbol of tradition, attracting both pilgrims and tourists alike. We took a short break at the gyoza chain and ordered various lunch sets that came with soup, rice and karage. At the train station, we tried our luck at the gacha machine and got two funny keychains as souvenir.
Das ist auch gut. Die Füße.
Ist auch gut, ja, ist es, oder?
We started packing our luggage for the next day and relaxed a bit at the hotel before dinner. For dinner, we had booked a 5-course meal featuring kani, Japanese spider crab. The meal started with several small side dishes and spider crab sashimi. My dad commented, if someone had told me 2 weeks ago that I'd be sitting in Tokyo eating raw crab, I would have said they'd lost their mind. The highlight of the dinner was kani shabu shabu. The name shabu shabu comes from the sound of thin sliced meat being swished back and forth in a hot pot steaming broth until cooked. It's a special type of Japanese hot pot. Instead of meat, we received raw kani meat, served along with the usual ingredients like vegetables and tofu. For the next course, we had kani shawamushi, a savory steamed egg custard, along with a mixed rice dish with kani meat, which was meant for making ochazuke. Ochazuke is a Japanese dish where rice with different ingredients is soaked in a rich tea broth, creating a hearty rice soup. For dessert, we got some kinako mochi. The next morning, we head straight to Haneda Airport for our flight. There we grabbed a few last drinks and snacks from the vending machines to use up the remaining yen on our IC cards. The weather perfectly reflected our feelings about the end of this trip. We had a 16-hour journey ahead of us. Due to a storm, our flight changed its route, bringing us over Greenland at sunrise. It was a spectacular sight. We arrived at Frankfurt Airport earlier than expected. This was all from our Japan trip last year. I'm sorry that this vlog series took some time, but maybe you will understand why during the next upcoming videos. If you watched the entire video, I would really appreciate if you could give it a thumb up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for following our journey. Hope to see you next time.